Rosie O'Donnell's troubled daughter, Chelsea Belle O'Donnell, petitioned to change her last name in retaliation to being cut from the View alum's $80 million will. The 27-year-old filed the paperwork in January, stating that she wished to go by her birth mother Deanna Macaulay's maiden name, Nuance, according to court documents obtained by the Daily Mail on Tuesday. Rosie, 63, addressed her daughter's decision in a 30-stanza Substack poem posted Sunday. She wishes to change her last name / to her birth mom's maiden name / doesn't make sense to me / I am not her, she wrote in the freeverse poem, titled, My Child Chelsea. The comedian also discussed the difficulty of navigating Chelsea's struggles in the public eye, but noted that her daughter is doing so well now. Rain or shine / same name or not / that's my girl / fierce and determined, she concluded the poignant post. Reps for Rosie declined page 6 request for additional comment. Sources told the Daily Mail that Chelsea decided to file the paperwork after learning about the changes allegedly made to her mom's estate. Rosie reportedly removed her daughter from 2 separate trusts following back-to-back drug arrests. The former talk show host is said to have made the decision right before she relocated from the United States to Ireland on January 15, just 5 days ahead of President Trump's inauguration. Rosie listed all 5 of her children in documents obtained by the outlet but noted that, from here on out, the terms of the donor's children, child of the donor, issue of the donor and any term of like import shall not include Chelsea or any issue of Chelsea, making it clear she would not be getting a piece of the pie. In addition to her mother's estimated $80 million estate, Chelsea reportedly was also taken out of Rosie's life insurance policy, which would have resulted in a hefty $5.4 million payout per child. Chelsea was sent a copy of the updated documents, according to the report. Although Chelsea is clearly trying to cut ties with her adoptive mother, a source told the Daily Mail that she didn't care that Rosie wrote her out. I mean, who wouldn't want to have access to millions? But for Chelsea it is not about the money, it's about feeling wanted and loved, the insider said. And that's something she feels she has never really had from Rosie. Money is what allowed for Rosie to send her away to 6 or 7 boarding schools during her lifetime, they continued. Rich people can pay someone else to raise their kids. Middle or lower class parents actually have to be parents, they can't ship their kids off at the first sign of trouble. Rosie adopted her eldest daughter as a baby in 1997. However, they were estranged for most of Chelsea's early adult years. Things escalated between the two in 2015 after Chelsea went missing from Rosie's New York home. She was found 1 week later and moved to Wisconsin to live with Macaulay soon after. Chelsea made a decision when she turned 18 that she wanted to go to her birth mother. This was her choice, the Emmy winner said in a statement at the time. Rosie and Chelsea briefly reconnected while the latter was pregnant with her first child in 2018. However, Chelsea's battle with addiction drew a wedge between the mother-daughter duo in the years that followed. The final straw seemingly came after Chelsea was arrested on drug charges 3 separate times in 2024. The mother of 4 was sentenced to 6 years of probation last month. As part of her probation, Chelsea is required to maintain absolute sobriety and is currently in a sober living facility in Marinette, Wisconsin. She also must not have possession of alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription, have no contact with drug users or sellers, have no possession or ownership of firearms, obtain a high school diploma or GED and complete a full mental health evaluation. She could face prison time if she fails to comply with any of the guidelines. Rosie adopted her first child, son Parker, in 1995, followed by son Blake in 1999, daughter Vivian in 2002 and child Clay in 2013.